This is a documentary that examines the complicated life of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman and his drug trafficking saga in Mexico and across the world.
The extraordinary story of the world's most infamous drug trafficker, from humble beginnings to international infamy, multiple escapes, and eventual capture. Born in 1957 in Badiraguato, Sinaloa, Mexico, Guzman grew up in poverty in a remote mountain region. The area had a long history of marijuana cultivation, and young Joaquin entered the drug trade as a teenager, initially growing and trafficking cannabis. By the 1980s, he joined the Guadalajara cartel under Miguel Ángel Félix Gallardo. When the cartel fractured following Gallardo's arrest in 1989, Guzman consolidated power and founded the Sinaloa cartel, eventually becoming Mexico's most powerful drug lord. El Chapo transformed drug trafficking through sophisticated innovation and ruthless efficiency. Submarine tunnels, built sophisticated cross-border tunnels, including the famous Tijuana Tunnel, stretching 1,400 meters with electricity and ventilation systems. Maritime routes, utilized semi-submersible vessels, narco-subs, to transport multi-ton cocaine shipments across the Pacific Ocean to Mexico and beyond. Air transport, operated a fleet of aircraft to move cocaine from Colombia through Central America to the United States, coordinating with corrupt officials. Guzman's initial arrests only delayed his empire. He possessed the resources and ingenuity to escape each time. 1993, arrested in Guatemala and extradited to Mexico. Imprisoned in Almoloya de Jure. July 1995, first dramatic escape from Almoloya using a laundry cart. Guards allegedly bribed with substantial payments. 1996 to 2001. Remains at large, consolidating cartel power and expanding operations throughout North America and Europe. By the 2000s, the Sinaloa cartel operated across continents, moving hundreds of tons of cocaine annually. The cartel established operations in over 50 countries, partnering with local criminal organizations. Guzman became the primary supplier to major street-level distributors in the United States, whilst simultaneously expanding into Asia and Europe through strategic alliances with Italian mafia groups and other international syndicates. 2000 to 2014, years in hiding. After his 1995 escape, Guzman operated from secure compounds in the Sierra Madre Mountains, directing operations whilst evading capture. Mexican authorities and the DEA conducted extensive operations to locate him, but his vast network of informants and corruption of officials frustrated efforts. February 2014, arrested in Mazatlan after years of intensive surveillance and raids. The operation involved Mexican Marines and U.S. intelligence support. July 2015, escape from Altiplano prison. El Chapo escaped through a 1.5 kilometers tunnel built under his cell, equipped with motorcycle tracks and ventilation. The audacity shocked Mexico. Guards were subsequently prosecuted for negligence. October 2015, the Sean Penn interview. While fugitive, Guzman granted an exclusive interview to Hollywood actor Sean Penn through intermediaries. The clandestine meeting in a jungle hideout was published in Rolling Stone, embarrassing Mexican authorities and demonstrating El Chapo's confidence. January 2016, final capture. Mexican Marines located Guzman in Los Mochis, Sinaloa. Following a firefight, he was apprehended and transferred to maximum security, this time with significantly enhanced protocols. After decades evading American justice, Guzman faced federal prosecution in the world's most secure prison. 2017, extradition to America. Following Mexican government approval, Guzman was extradited to New York to face charges including drug trafficking, money laundering, and weapons violations, potentially carrying life sentences. 2019, trial and conviction. A highly publicized trial revealed the cartel's operations, with testimony from associates and U.S. authorities. Guzman was convicted on all 10 counts and sentenced to life imprisonment without parole. Current status: imprisoned at ADX Florence, a supermaximum facility in Colorado with 23-hour solitary confinement. He remains incarcerated with no possibility of release. El Chapo's reign shaped global drug policy and revealed systemic vulnerabilities in law enforcement. Cartel violence. His criminal empire was responsible for tens of thousands of deaths across Mexico and the Americas, destabilizing entire regions and overwhelming judicial systems. Institutional corruption. Guzman exposed deep corruption within Mexican police, military, and government officials, highlighting how organized crime penetrates state institutions. Supply chain impact. The Sinaloa cartel flooded North American and European markets with cocaine and methamphetamine, fueling addiction epidemics and overdose deaths. Policy evolution. His case prompted enhanced international cooperation, extradition treaties, and reformed prison security protocols across the Americas. The enduring myth and reality of El Chapo. Operational innovation. Guzman revolutionized drug trafficking through sophisticated tunnels, submarines, and logistical systems that set industry standards. Scale of impact. At his peak, the Sinaloa cartel controlled 25% of global cocaine trafficking and supplied majority of U.S. methamphetamine, estimated at $14 billion annually. Institutional failure. His multiple escapes exposed corruption and inadequate security, forcing comprehensive prison reforms across Mexico. Continuing legacy. The Sinaloa cartel remains active under new leadership, demonstrating that eliminating one figure cannot dismantle entrenched criminal networks without systemic change.
Crime doesn't pay. Desist from it. Watch out for the next drug lord.